happy to be here. Can I smile?
Yeah. Oh wow.
I'm so excited.
Can I smile or do I express how I really feel? Oh my gosh.
Been on lockdown. Oh no, there's one of those things in here too.
Sorry.
Oh jeez.
Just trying to keep it fresh and clean for everybody.
Just baking soda.
Well, there's baking soda there too.
All you need.
Disinfectant, sanitizing, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, this is wonderful.
So
I'm just so grateful to be here, Dave.
Right?
This is wonderful.
I bet.
I was gonna go crazy.
The exercise will help.
So sumo squat, for using weights, you could use, well, if you have weights available, that's awesome. But the secret is you do them slightly weighted. You could have a kid over your back or something like that. You could hold 2 1-gallon jugs or one 1-gallon jug, you name it, because a gallon weighs about 16 pounds. That's a 40-pound dumbbell there. So what we're doing is making sure that as Sarah squats, her knees, once again, don't go past her toes. And she's achieving this by sticking her butt out, and that kind of maximizes the effect on the gluteal group, quads, all that stuff. So what she's gonna do is 20 of those with weights, and then she'll not use the weight and just use body weight. That's called a pyramid design. She almost threw the weight, you see that? She's been cooped up. How many days have you been cooped up now? Like 7? 7, oh my gosh. How's that feeling?
Feels great.
Excellent.
I can feel it.
All right? Pain, no gain. This also does get a lot of the inner thigh, your adductor muscle group, so that's great. After this, we gotta do the shoulder one, the one that hurts so bad. So with this one, fortunately, we got 8-pounders. The one where you're leaning forward. You know, the one where you, where you lean all the way forward and push it out. There you go.
Like this?
Yep. This is a raise for the posterior delta or her rear shoulder. And if you don't have 8 or 5-pound weights or any weights, a soup can will work. If you can't fit your hand around a soup can, what do we say, like a tomato can? Some sort of resistance. So she's gonna do about 16 of those. You're a lot quieter than you used to be. Is this tough?
I've just been want to get all that I can out of this.
All right. So she does 16 of those, then she'll transition to just a regular side lateral.
With the weights.
Oh yeah. You're tough. You can use weights. Now, if let's say that, well, don't stop. She would look like she would stop. Okay, I'll just stop while he talks. Let's say you can't do a side lateral with your arms straight like that. You could always do them with your arms bent. Why don't you show us with your arms bent?
Like
There you go. See, that alleviates pressure, tension from the
or alternating.
elbows. You could alternate if you want to. Exactly. Yep. That's fun. And after this, we'll do a press. You're starting to look less stressed. This is great.
It's so true.
Can you feel your immune system being
Yes.
boosted?
Yes.
Bring it on, virus.
Had my green smoothie.
Right?
Acai and
What do you-
berries.
So, what do you put in that thing?
I put acai, frozen acai, frozen berries, banana, almond milk, spinach, and collagen protein.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
And that was nice.
Right?
Did you get my little
Yeah.
email?
Your check-in. I share it with everyone. I was like, workouts available at. It's great. Yeah. So the upper back row, you can use, whatever weight you feel applicable. And Sarah's using 22. But if all you have is a 10, just increase your repetitions. But resistance training is actually so important right now. When you factor in sanity, immuno boost, everything, So the ropes for shoulders. That's so loud. Hang on, try not to kill the ropes.
That's what were we doing?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is so great. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
that's I know what this is.
Oh, it's for the shoulders, and also because you're squatting real low, it's for the legs. Can you feel it? Oh my gosh, you're such a ham. Can you feel it yet? Okay, good. Okay, so let's say somebody's doing the ropes, but they don't have ropes. You can use soup cans instead. The key is just to get low.
And go like this.
Exactly. So let's do some more walking lunges.
Okay.
Oh my God. So
Weights?
yeah, we won't do any weights this time. We're gonna do an inverse
What
pyramid.
about doing like a pulse at the bottom?
Yeah, let's do a pulse. Yeah. So walking lunges, I mean, I don't think people need a whole lot of instruction for that, but you need a little bit of space. But the key to a lunge is, if you notice, Sarah's knee is not going past her toe. And as she pulses, she goes up, down, but she keeps, she's not doing it too stiff. She tries to stay relaxed. Lunges are an exercise that's often abused and to the detriment of the knees. But you can see as she comes down, the knee is not going past the toe. She's taking a nice long stride. She's very gentle and, I should say gentle with her foot placement, but very deliberate. So that there's no, ill effects on the joints. So as far as pulse dues, what are you doing, like 3?
Yes.
2,
pulses.
3. You can go as high as 10 if you want,
Okay.
but that shit really hurts.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, if you feel, definitely you feel that.
Right?
And this is just your body weight.
Right. Yeah.
It's challenging.
Yeah, you'll make it burn. The key is, if you don't have a lot of equipment, you got to use high repetitions to make it burn.
Let's into it again.
Oh my gosh. So actually hold it more like that. Yeah.
This?
Yep. So this one is called a pulse squat with a shoulder press. So she's holding a ball that weighs 10 pounds. I don't know if you want to use your kid for this. You might toss them in the air or whatever. So anything that has some weight to it is helpful. You notice as she pulses, or the pulse squat of course, she's not going all the way down, she's not coming all the way up. That keeps the tension on the muscles and it changes, the torque curve, which is good for, training effect. So I'm going to do this like 12, 16.
10 pulses at the bottom.
So 10 pulses at the bottom, and what are you doing, like 12 reps total? Because each set of pulses is only 1 rep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do 10.
that sounds terrible.
It does.
Glad I'm not doing this. So what other stuff do you recommend people eat to boost their immune system? Like Doritos, Fritos? Because that's all I got the other day when I went to the grocery store. I was like, cool, I'll just do this. This is fine. Since everybody took the rice.
So I've been making a lot of soups, chicken, soups with veggies, and I've been making some lentils, your favorite.
I had that last night. I was like, I hate this so much.
Curry and coconut milk.
Just not a fan of lentils.
So, lots of nutritious soups I've been making loaded up with veggies.
Excellent. Because really, you don't get a very good vitamin mineral content from anything but fruits and vegetables. Like it's in food, but your body prefers to absorb fruits and vegetables.
You want me to go slower than you was?
Yeah, a little slower than you were. Yeah, so a wider stance, I think, yeah. Okay, so let's say you don't have ropes, but you have soup cans, or some kind of cans. Just do the same movement, but the key is to squat real low like that. Keep the muscles engaged. You can do this for 30 to 90 seconds. It's awesome. So now we're going to do one of Sarah's favorites called frog hop and crawl. She's actually crawling first, and then she frog hops. The goal is to get your butt just a little lower as you come up like a frog, right? So you walk it forward. And this one, like if you do it in your living room, obviously you don't have a whole lot of space. So you got to walk it forward more than that. So you watch your body almost straight. There you go. Now hop. That engages the abs, the core. She's like, why did I volunteer for this? All right, so we'll come back. You come back now. Oh, that's hilarious. This is a great core workout, total body. So like in between your weight training, your resistance stuff, if you do this, it really hurts. You can tell because she's quiet. She's not saying anything. Like if it sort of hurts, she complains. If it really hurts, she says nothing. She's like, I hate you. You're a bastard. You're not even doing this. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
And I look ridiculous.
You don't look ridiculous. You look like you're working out, which is kind of ridiculous looking, I'm not gonna lie. Just in general, when you think of people working out, you're like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing that? Wow.
Okay.
So in the midst of our talk about FEMA, which is not at all alarming, we're gonna do this one that is a front raise. and then a back lunge. So as you lunge backward, which is a little bit easier on the knees, just raise the weight to the front. It's for the deltoids, of course the legs, quadriceps, gluteal group, a little bit of hamstring with the lunges. Not panicked yet, are you? No, getting tired from the stupid workout though.
Not as excited as when I walked in.
I know, right? So, I'm getting tired of seeing you, trainer. So the key with a front raise is, of course, make sure it doesn't bother the shoulders, obviously, but to do it slowly. One of the biggest mistakes when using weights is to do, too quick a tempo, and that compromises the integrity of the joints. Not good.
Okay.
All right. So for ab, it's going to be great. We're going to do crunches, bicycles, and then what do we call that ball one?
Side.
I don't know, side ball exercise. Trying to invent terms. So the key with crunches, as she just did them, is make sure your back stays nice and flat. You're only when you crunch, you're only elevating the top part of your torso. And then
It's
here,
nice if you have a towel.
yeah,
You can kind of support your neck if you have neck issues.
right? And so the bicycle, opposite elbow to opposite knee, keeping the back nice and flat. That we can really isolate the abdominals.
And then
And this next exercise, if you use weight, sure that ball's not gonna be too much. If you have back issues, this is not a good exercise. If you don't have back issues, it hurts. You can do this without weight. With weight, it's more fun. I was like, why'd you drop the ball? I was like,
I was
oh,
gonna show
she's
without weight."
demonstrating. Duh. My trainer's so smart, he picks up on everything. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
okay.
So this one you have to be careful if you have knee issues. You want to make sure you're doing it correctly. And of course Sarah's doing it correctly. So I'm going to walk around, show you her total body position. If you have hip issues, also got to be careful with this one. But it is a great stretch. Where do you feel this one?
My ass.
Oh, good.
Mostly.
Mostly. It does actually.
Thighs,
Yeah. It does get a lot of upper body too, though. You can see latissimus dorsi stretching out, the shoulders. You didn't fall asleep, did you? I'd probably just leave you here and take off out of here. Opposite side. So I'll show body position from that side too. So stretching being a form of muscular fitness is very important, not something you want to skip. It's easy to skip because you're tired, you want to, I'm done, hit the couch. But you want to stretch your muscles first. That's a good one. So now when you're
It's
stretching,
like a runner's stretch. Right?
yeah, runner stretch. How long do you hold this one for?
Whatever.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Starts to hurt.
Maybe 15.
15 to 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
And then this is nice. Just to go right into this.
Good hamstring stretch. Now see, this is a great hamstring stretch because she's not using her leg to support her body. A lot of people, to stretch hamstrings, will try to touch the toes. And that's kind of defunct because as you're attempting to touch your toes and stretch your hamstrings are staying tight to keep you from falling forward. So it sort of nulls the effect of the stretch. Whereas this one, not so much.
Legs.
Right? That one kind of gets you back a little bit, like your low back.
Oh, well, in these times, I feel like this is really important to do for your body because it's all about your whole connection in your mind and just releasing those endorphins and making you feel better. You're better able to cope with stress.
A lot of stress out there.
So just get out there and move your body because it really helps. That's my message. Stay healthy.